So these are my 7 points that make OneCoin the biggest cryptocurrency scam, and also the scam that journalists and the media are so much interested in. Let's get in. So one of the first points is that actually OneCoin is the biggest cryptocurrency scam that had the biggest number of members. When you look at OneCoin statistics, they say that actually by 2017 they had hit over 3.6 million users. In the entire cryptocurrency industry, there is no company that has hit this number of users, especially in a period of just 3 4 years, and OneCoin did it. However, there are some people who worked with the company, who were close with the people inside the company. They said that actually this was speculated number, and actually OneCoin didn't have 3.6 million users, and probably maybe they had something like 1.5. If it it was March, it was 1.5 million users. They say it was not 3.6, but however, what the company says, they say that they had over 3.6 million users. That makes it strange. Mhm. It is very, very strange if a company can earn 3.6 million users in a period of 3 4 years. Then that is a special case, and it makes it famous and attracts media attention, and they're like, what is this? So another point is that actually this scam was head by a woman, a lady. If it was a man, okay, somebody would be like, okay, men are men, but it was led by a woman, you know and nobody would expect a woman to do something big, recruit educated men, recruit everybody in the entire world, just a woman with no financial literacy, with no education, masters, degrees, bachelors of what and what. No, just a simple man. So I think that also makes it a strange scam that would attract stories, that would attract attention. When you also look at the time frame of which OneCoin ran for, hence it was a scam, it is also amazing how you make a promise 1 year, you don't make it, you make it in the second year, you don't make it, you make it in the third year, you don't make it, you make it in the fourth year, you don't make it, you make it in the fifth year, you don't make it, and people still trust you. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it isn't it a unique story? Like you promise somebody the same thing over and over, extending and postponing without giving reasons. You also disappear, but people still trust in you, and they actually think that we have the technology. That is something strange. So I also say that the time frame also matters, because this has been a scam that has run for over 5 years. And when you ask its members why they are still surviving, they will also ask you, if they are scam, why are they still surviving for all these years? Okay, let's also look at the belief factor. Do you know that actually people in the OneCoin do not just trust the technology, but they simply made OneCoin a cult? Yes, they do not simply believe whether it will have an exchange, whether it has a blockchain, whether it has what. No, but they simply believe blindly. They believe the woman, they believe the dream, they believe the mission, but they do not know the technology and the fundamentals that this entire program has run at. Okay, so the belief itself is too much, and people start to wonder, what are people looking for in this company? What are they believing in? But they are simply believing, and they do not actually have to explain. but they are simply believing. Now, let's look at the money corrected. People say that actually Dr. Ruja Ignatova corrected over 4 billion euros. 4 billion euros. We've seen most of the scams scamming people and not collecting even a 1 billion euro, and they are within 800 million. If it's too much, 1 billion, 600 millions, 500 millions. But Dr. Roger Ignatova hit a billion, hit 2 billions, hit 3 billions, hit 4 billions, and maybe other money that we do not know about. It is also very strange. Now, OneCoin was fake. However, it ran for the years. That people do not realize it in the first year. They invested, despite that it was fake, but nobody was able to know that it was actually fake. In the second year, they also came and invested. Even the members, none of them was complaining. Nobody knew that it was fake. Even in the third year. Now, by the time the Missing Crypto Queen podcast came to alert the masses, recently 2018, it was already late. So despite the fact that they had no technology, despite the fact that they had no blockchain, despite the fact that it was all fake, despite the fact that the leader, after all, disappeared, people still believed. People still believed. Now, let's look at a level where OneCoin persuaded the rich and the most educated men, especially in the financial sector. Rich men, ministers, ambassadors, lawyers, bankers, investment programmers, all those educated people, doctors, teachers, they invested in this scam. Thousands and thousands of euros. But they didn't know. I once talked to Duncan Arthur, who is a professional banker. I think he was once a manager at Stanbic Bank, something related. He was also blindly trapped in OneCoin. He studied banking, finance, accountants, technology. He can analyze everything to do with money. But he never knew that Dr. Roger didn't have a blockchain. So the issue of members, having many members, the issue being led by a woman, the time frame running for many years, the belief, too much belief within the community, so much money collected, the technology being fake but people believed, and the company trapping educated and rich men into the system. It is also alarming. So when I sat down, I thought that maybe this could be the reasons why the media and the journalists are so much interested in making stories about OneCoin. Maybe. And it is amazing. There is hate, there is love, there is revenge, there is technology, there is theft, there is masses, there is money. My name is Daniel Leinhardt. Hit me on my email, danielleinhardt1@gmail.com, and also on my Twitter, Daniel Leinhardt. Thank you so much, guys. And you can as well listen to this audio on all audio streaming platforms. I extract the audio and also put it on all audio streaming platforms so that you can listen in your car, in your room, on your radio everywhere. Thank you, guys.